I was supposed to do this live yesterday also, but that couldn't happen. But anyway, I'm glad that I'm live now. I hope all of you can hear me. Please drop a thumbs up if you can. And let's just wait for a few seconds maybe and then we can start. So I'm right now very confused. I've started the live session, but I'm still confused as to what we will be drawing today and how we will be drawing it. What exactly are we going to do and everything. आज मेरा camera भी set नहीं हो रहा है in fact. But yeah. Hello. Hi everyone. If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up or something so that I know that you can hear me. I'll quickly decide what we can make today and then we'll start. ऐसा कुछ बना सकते हैं doodle pattern sort of, because I'm not really in the mood to make something very heavy. So let's see what can we do the best. Till then, let's wait for some people to join. In case you don't know, this is ideally my fifth session. Maybe it's like more than fourth, so maybe fifth session hoga, wherein I'm going to be painting live. The idea of these live session is to uh, stay consistent with creating and not doom scrolling. So that was the main goal. Now let's see आज हम क्या बनाते हैं. मैं सोच रही हूँ आज कुछ बैकग्राउंड ना बना के लेट्स जस्ट डू नॉर्मल कैलीग्राफी और समथिंग, बिकॉज बहुत बैकग्राउंड बना रखे हैं यार, तो या तो इनको यूज़ कर लेती हूँ. व्हाट डू यू सजेस्ट? हेलो क्रिस्टन. हाय. हेलो एवरीवन. हेलो टू एवरीवन joining. Or probably we can use this particular page. It has like a certain background, so maybe we can create a doodle or something on the top of it, and then maybe we can just create something on it. What do you suggest? ये भी है वैसे empty page, so we can use this as well. My plan or goal was to create something that can be done using a brush pen. So today I'm planning to use a brush pen and not the markers like I used to in the last few sessions, because I wanted to show you how I create florals or maybe leaves using the brush pen. So that is the goal. I hate your door frame. What's that? All right, I think I should just start. Just give me a heads up if you can hear me. I do not want to create something very heavy. So that is why I just want to see if we can do something minimal. That also looks good. So let me just look at a few references that I have saved so that we can create something meaningful together. I really want to create one type of artwork, but I'm not really able to. So kal se I'll just create like mini something so that we can. So chalo aa gaya idea. Just recreate something that I've never tried. So let's do it. It's good also. अच्छा भी लगता है. So yeah, I'll be using these markers. I've taken my paper. I'll be using maybe 4 different colors. You can use 2 also. So I'm using pastel yellow. अरे ये खुला पड़ा था बताओ इतने दिनों से shit. I'm using the lighter shades only. But इसमें कुछ lighter होता नहीं है. I'm using pastel pink. I'm using pastel green. And I think I should use turquoise green. I think this will look good. And maybe yellow green does not look good to me, so I'll just put it back. I'll use pale green. Hi Ashley, hi Naaman. I think these 4 shades should work. So these are the shades that I'm using. You can use any shade that you prefer. If you want to keep a shade of blue, you can use that. Maybe we can use this also. I'm going to create a very boho style artwork that we often see around, but I never created it. So let's just maybe create it together and we can sort of use the space well. I'm not really sure if I'll be doing calligraphy today because maybe that we can do later on the code, but definitely going to create that artwork. I hope my screen is properly visible. I've used these 5 shades. Let's starting with the yellow one because it is the lightest and the safest to play with. So let's go. You don't have to do, or maybe I'll just use the bluish shade because that's like so dark. So let's just start with it. I'm just going to make a random line here. You will get a fair idea when I yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to fill it in. That's it. We want the process to be soothing for us. We want the process to be relaxing for us. And that is why I choose to create simple artwork so that you can also create it with me and unwind. It's already weekend tomorrow, so it's ideally better for you also to create something minimal today so that you can just feel good if you had a hectic week. I'm not really sure how was your week. Mine was quite hectic, so I think I really need this. Now I'm using yellow, so just to make it look different. I'll leave some space. You can see I'll leave some space and then make a mark just parallel to it, but I'll leave some space, okay? That's it. Now again you can make something like this. I can make it like this. Now again we have to fill it in, nothing else. Simply filling it in is also very therapeutic, and it gives you like, it makes you feel calmer when you fill in the lines and when you are really focusing as well. It teaches you patience too, which is a good thing, and it helps you to calm your mind as well. That is why coloring books are really preferred these days to just unwind and everything. So for this series of mine, I'm also like, I've been creating artworks which are not that difficult but are good and can be recreated like easily. So that's how it is looking. Now, I'm sure you must have gotten an idea. I'll be making a sun or the center structure. For that, I'll be using green color. I know it's not really green, but I want to make mine green. तो अभी अगेन थोड़ा सा स्पेस छोड़ के हम ऐसे करेंगे और मैं सोच रही हूँ कि इसके अंदर कुछ छोटा सा एक कोट इफ़ वी कैन जस्ट राइट यू नो मे बी बिलीव होप फेथ समथिंग लाइक दैट. तो इसलिए मैंने इसको थोड़ा सा बड़ा बना लिया है क्योंकि मैं इसके अंदर कुछ लिखने का सोच रही हूँ. If you do not want to write anything, you can leave it as it is. But if you want to write anything, you can make it thoda sa bada and then just fill it in. I'm using the chiseled size of the marker to fill it in. आप अगर normal sketch pen use कर रहे हो, then you can use that as well. So for my series so far, I've mostly used this set only, and if you want आप नॉर्मल स्केच पेन्स भी यूज़ कर सकते हो. बट आजकल काफ़ी लोगों के पास ऐसे मार्कर्स हैं बिकॉज दीज आर ट्रेंडिंग आइडियली, सो people like have it. So I've used these three colors already. Now to make the rays, I am going to be using these two colors. Now मुझे ये वाला यूज़ करने का मन नहीं कर रहा because it is green and this is also like a shade of green only. So I'm thinking to switch to maybe something else, and that is why I'm thinking कि maybe I can just either use this color, so maybe like these two, or I can use, एक तो मेरा मन कर रहा है पर्पल यूज़ कर लो बट देन आई फील लाइक बहुत डार्क हो जाएगा. सो मे बी दीज टू, और मे बी आई कैन यूज़ लाइक दिस शेड जीरेनियम. सो आप देख लो वट एवर शेड दैट यू वॉन्ट टू यूज़. पहले मुझे ये करनी है, सो आई जस्ट यूज़ इट. नाउ यू डोंट हैव टू रियली कंबाइन इट. बहुत ही रैंडमली अगेन थोड़ा सा स्पेस लीव करके देन यू हैव टू make it like this. टेढ़ा मेढ़ा बनाना है, you don't have to make it like perfect. And then I'm just going to fill it in. एक ही साइड पे आप इसको fill in कर सकते हो. So I'll just try to fill it in on the outer side. ऐसे like this. थोड़ा सा बाहर निकल गया, but that is okay. All of these things are bound to happen and that is completely fine. That is completely okay. मैंने ये वाली लाइन भी थोड़ी सी सेट कर दी है so that it looks better. And then I am going to be using this shade because I think ये अच्छी लगेगी, darker है. So let's see again, थोड़ा सा ऐसे करके then I will just take the shape of the circle and then I'll make it again wobbly lines, right? Again we are going to repeat the same process. If you see, this is looking like slightly good. We'll probably create some doodle patterns in this space so that it looks more good. So let's wait for some time for that. अभी ये dry हो जाएगा तब तक I'll just fill this space again with my strokes, normal strokes, right? Oh my god, this is so satisfying. If there's anyone who is recreating it with me, please let me know. Now you can repeat colors also. I don't really want to, but if you want, you can probably use this blue again. I think अच्छा लगेगा, but मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा अभी. देखते हैं, चलो मे बी इन द लेटर पार्ट, क्योंकि यहाँ पे यूज़ करूँगे तो थोड़ा अजीब लगेगा. बट आई थिंक ऊपर तो वी कैन यूज़, है ना. लेट्स सी. or maybe just use this only. So essay again and wobbly lines. अभी मैंने कुछ इतना छोड़ा है so that ये दोनों colors मैं यहाँ पे repeat कर पाऊँ. Again tilting my notebook so that I can fill it in. All the previous live sessions are saved on my channel, so you can go and recreate the artworks. Again, the purpose of doing these live sessions is to create something mindful so that we don't scroll and scroll. We can take a pause. I think I can name this series as Take a Pause as well, even though it is like copyrighted by Varun Dugirela. But maybe I think I can give it a name. What do you think? I'm not really named this series yet, but I think I should do it. No? What do you think? So this is how it is looking right now. I hope you can see my screen. Just so oh, I marked it beyond the space. So ये मेरा tearing space है, but मैंने इससे बाहर निकाल दिया. But that is okay again. Now I'm going to be using the same color. And then this. So that's it. I think it's looking really nice. I myself created it for the first time. I always thought that it is like very basic, everyone is doing it, so I do it. But after doing it today, I realized that it's actually good, and it's okay to sometimes just recreate. No, so this is how it has turned out. It is looking very plain, minimal right now, but we will be writing something very short thing here. But in the spaces, I'm thinking to just do some doodles, etc. So for now, my marker work is done. These are slightly wet, so we'll let them dry for a few seconds, and then we will use fine liners over them. If you have any patterns that you want to make, you can do that. I do not have anything in my mind right now, so let me just think. I'm thinking of blending it with florals, but I'm not really sure if I will do that because I've done like a lot of florals uh, in the last few sessions also. So just give me a few seconds. I'll quickly figure out what to do. Maybe we can just make leaves and patterns only. I have certain pattern in mind, but I think like that will be like a lot for it, and I want to keep it minimal only. So what can we do? Is there anyone who has any suggestion? Yeah, the most basic thing firstly you can do is to trace the outline. So this is the fine liner that I'm using. You can use a black pen also, and we'll just randomly trace over the outline. Okay, just the first one for now, not the earlier one or the later ones. Just this. So, like this. That's it. Now I am going to be making something in this case. Alright. Uh, I want to make random doodles, but then I'm like, I don't. So I'm just struggling. Just give me 2 more seconds. I think we can do florals, but that will be like a lot. So I'm just avoiding that. What is it that we can do? What do you suggest? Because I don't want to do leaves, and I want to do something that is minimal also, not too heavy, so that this space has certain a sense of it as well, you know. uh, till the time we think of an idea, let's just trace this also, so that it looks better, it looks more defined. Again, I'm doubling it, filling it at some places, and then going like this. This also helps to, oh my god, ऐसा, you know. अभी थोड़ा सा गंदा लगा है ये, बट कोई बात नहीं, क्या कर सकते हैं. ये हो गया है. ठीक है. So this is again defined. Now I'm going to be defining this particular space, और again इसको भी मैंने एक same structure. So if you see, this is not like a proper defined thing, but I am making it such that it looks good, cool, right? Now this like this. This only is taking good amount of time, which is fine. So I'll basically name the series now Art to Create on Board, or Unwind with Me. I love doing live sessions here because I can be like me without having to sound a certain way. This looks good to me. You can see if it is looking good to you or not and modify it accordingly. For these parts, I'm not really doing anything right now because I think that will be too much. For this particular area, we will probably write something. For the rest of it, I'll make something minimal maybe. But what in minimal? Like, I'm not able to get some ideas. So if you have any ideas, you can let me know. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's do what I want to do. mm, all right. So I wanted to do like random florals, and I wanted to cover it here and there. So let's just do it. Like this, and we will covering it throughout. So जैसे यहाँ पे भी पहाड़ किया है मैंने, वैसे हम यहाँ पे भी कर सकते हैं. So all you have to do is make round concentric circles. थोड़ा सा उसको अनडिफाइंड या फिर ऐसा शेकी टाइप्स बना दो, so that it looks good. Okay. This might look cluttered, but अब मैंने बना दिया है, so that is okay. अब कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं. So this space, not really sure of the color combination also, because इस पे black करना, if that was a good deal or not. So to make it lighter, I will do one thing. एक चीज करती हूँ अभी, रुको. पहले ये बना लो. I hope you are able to follow through. So अब जो spaces बच गए हैं उसमें हम maybe leaves बना सकते हैं, so that it looks a little lighter. ठीक है, जैसे ऐसे minimal leaves हो गई. You can see and make it yourself. Of course आके आपके लिए मैं तो draw नहीं करूँगी, but yeah. So ऐसे करके you can just draw a few leaves here and there. उससे क्या होगा ना कि ऐसे just keep it minimal. थोड़ा dotted lines. आपका मन है तो आप इन leaves को कलर भी कर सकते हो. I felt like doing it, so मैंने कर दिया, क्योंकि ये पूरा का पूरा खाली पड़ा है ना, तो इसको थोड़ा सा ऐसे कलर कर दो, चाहे whatever you like. ठीक है, और बाकी बचे हुए स्पेस में जस्ट डॉटेड लाइंस, दैट्स इट. नॉट लाइंस ऑल्सो, बट हाँ ऐसा डॉटेड डॉटेड यू कैन मेक. ऐसे इससे क्या होगा, अगेन दिस विल लुक ब्रीदर. अभी अगर मैं इसी को पूरे से भर देती तो इट वुड नॉट लुक रियली गुड. थोड़ा अभी ये हल्का हो गया, स्पेस भी फिल इन हो गया और इट इज़ ब्रीदर एज वेल. ठीक है, सो दैट्स अ गुड थिंग. अगर मैं इसको पूरा फिल कर देती तो ये इतना अच्छा नहीं लगता. ऑलराइट, सो दैट्स द थिंग. यहाँ पे हो चुका है मेरा अभी. आई एम नॉट श्योर कि सेकेंड वाले में क्या करना है. सो नाउ दैट दिस इज डन वी कैन फिल इट इन. अब इसको हम थोड़ा सिंपलर भी रख सकते हैं फ्रॉम दिस, सो दैट वो थोड़ा एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करें. लेट्स सी what can we do here. I think we can just draw leaves going in the upward direction and make some flowers or something. What do you think? और मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता वो वाले डॉट 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 बनाना. What do you think can we do here? Anyone, any suggestions? I think I'll just make some random leaves. I have zero idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing it and enjoying the process of doing it actually. ये हो गया. अभी अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है ये, बट कोई बात नहीं, अब कर ही दिया है तो करना ही पड़ेगा. सो आई जस्ट मेक अ flower here, flower there, again filling it with the space, and then थोड़ा सा रैंडम पोजीशंस में भी कर सकते हैं इनफैक्ट इफ यू वांट टू. सो लाइक अभी जैसे मैंने एकदम स्ट्रेट बना दिया, यू कैन मेक इट इधर उधर ऑल्सो. सो आई प्रोबेबली मेक इट लाइक दिस. And then make it like this, and then probably do something in this space. ऐसे, and then again make it like here. ठीक है. So all of this can be done, made. कुछ भी जो आपका मन कर रहा है, that you feel like. मुझे नहीं पता ये कैसा लगने वाला है, but I'm just enjoying it, drawing random small things to fill it up in the most beautiful manner. ऐसे ऐसे करके ना all of the space got filled with florals and everything. So ऐसे ऐसे. And this is not really something like some people say that we're not good at art. You don't really need to be. It's fine. I mean, this is something that all of us can make, right? It's just random lines and patterns and stuff. So nothing else. इतना तो हम स्कूल में भी करते थे, so that is okay. And it's fine if it turns out to be ganda also. I mean, there's no definition to it. So ये हो गया, ये हो गया ऐसे, and then I'm just going to be ending it with this, right? So I'll probably make some more polka dots. If you see, I've kept this lighter than this so that it stands out. अगर हम इसको भी cluttered बना देते तो वो थोड़ा सा अजीब लगता, जो कि शायद मैंने अभी कर दिया, but that is okay. So you have to see that you keep it breather, easier and everything. So that's that. Now for this space I'm going to be writing the quotes. I'm not shadowing it at all. इसमें मैं सोच रही हूँ ये कर दूँ ऐसा, because details matter. ऐसे ऐसे राइट. ठीक है, अभी यहाँ पे दिखना है. यहाँ पे ना मैं ऐसे करना चाहती हूँ. Just playing around, you know. ऐसा, just playing around so that it's easier for me. ऐसे ऐसे ऐसे, you know, at some distance, but like this. So all of the artworks that I'm making, those are like, you can easily frame them, look at them, feel good, all of that. अभी मैंने यहाँ ये कर लिया, रेड वाले में I'm not going to do this, but I'm not really sure what will I do. So either let's just wait. What do you suggest? इसके अंदर सोच रहा सेम कर दो so that वैसा वो आ जाए. ऐसे so all of that, just plain lines. I've drawn them with like very light hands also, just to make it effective. अभी यहाँ पे I'm not able to understand. मेरा मन तो कर रहा है ये वाले फ्लावर्स बना दूँ, ऐसे ऐसे ही So all of these flowers can be made at certain distance so that it doesn't look like we have drawn them in a straight line or something. Just draw it like very randomly and then put polka dots in between. Maybe add a few leaves if you want to, because we have added it throughout. So maybe you can do that here as well. Uh, like this, you know. Yeah, that's it. Do you want me to do the center part or will you do it yourself? How do you want to do? You can add hearts also if you want, because that is also cool. Looks good also. Right? So ठीक लग रहा है हाँ? Yeah, so this is how it has turned out. Now if you're wondering why haven't I done anything in this center part, because I'm going to write something. यहाँ पे आप white pen भी use कर सकते हो. I haven't used it yet. If you want to, you can. Maybe थोड़े polka dots जो है वो आप white से लगा दो, so that it stands out. You know, ऐसे ऐसे, because रेड पे थोड़ा ब्लैक जमता नहीं है, so this is a good option. Same for this color. You can use some white so that इसका जो overall look है वो थोड़ा lightened हो जाए and it start looking more better. जब भी हम डार्क पे थोड़ा सा लाइट कर देते हैं, सो इट स्टार्ट्स लुकिंग बेटर. थोड़ा शाइन करने लग जाता है, थोड़ा दिखने लग जाता है, राइट. मेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंस. सो वी हैव एडेड दैट टू बोथ द कलर्स जो कि डार्क थे. नाउ आई वांट टू राइट समथिंग हियर, बट आई एम आल्सो थिंकिंग लाइक आई डू इट लेटर. So what do you think? Because it's already been 45 minutes since we are live. I'll probably directly write it. So if you want to, you can. Otherwise, you can skip. You can also make something here. You can in fact make a mandala here. That will also look good because पूरा structure ही वैसे हो गया ना. Yeah. So यहाँ पे center में you can write a quote. बट मुझे उसके लिए इसको प्रॉपर सीधा करना पड़ेगा, विच आई एम नॉट रियली विलिंग टू, लाइक दिस. अभी ये थोड़ा सा वैसा हुआ है. लेट मी सी. ये टेढ़ा लग रहा है मुझे. I have to make like straight lines, and this, if you have attended my previous sessions, you know that this is a struggle for me. मेरे को स्ट्रेट लाइंस ड्रॉ नहीं होती है मुझसे, बैठे बैठे ना खड़े होके करना पड़ता है, which is मुझे देखने दो एक बार, ये स्ट्रेट ही लगी है ना भाई। नहीं यार मुझसे नहीं हो रहा है। So I'll probably will write dream believe achieve here, so I can just show you। आप बाद में कर लेना, मैं इसको बाद में स्ट्रेट करके फिर इसको करूँगी, ठीक है। So this part you can do yourself. I will probably do it later because मुझसे स्ट्रेट लाइंस नहीं लग रही हैं। Dare to dream, dream to believe, dream believe achieve, कुछ भी लिख सकते हो। ड्रीम बिलीव achieve, right? So इस तरीके से you can write. I'm not writing it with the pen right now because I feel like ये टेढ़ा है थोड़ा, so I'll just correct that and then write it, and that's how your code will look. So yeah, I think that's all for today's live session. I know I haven't completed the artwork yet, but I think I've given you a good structure as to what can be done. So that's all for the live session today. This is our final artwork. So that's it. I'll be coming live tomorrow and on Sunday as well. So do join in. I hope to see you there. Till then, good night and bye bye.